What's going on, guys? So today's video, we are going to be balling today. This is balling on a budget because I'm going to give you my top 5 Mercedes-Benz fragrances. Cars I wish I can afford one, but I can't. I could afford a whole fleet of Benz fragrances. I got like something like 7 or 8 Benz fragrances. This is a quite affordable brand. The cars are the epitome of luxury, status, a certain lifestyle that's unattainable for most people. But their fragrances are very affordable. Some might be a little bit more expensive than others, but let's just kick it off with number 5. Number 5, because this will be in numerical order. Mangray. Now this one here, this cap is the tightest cap out of all my Benz fragrances, especially when it comes to this lineup itself. But Mangray is a powdery, musky, ambery type of scent. So it does have musk. It's got amberwood, tolu balsam. It's got like olibanum, some pink pepper, I think a little bit of citruses. But there is that powdery undertone, the muskiness, and the amberwood. This is a signature scent for a father figure out there. Not someone who's like a young father, not like a 30-year-old. This smells like it's for someone who has a little bit more life experience. Late 30s, early 40s. Very versatile, signature scent worthy. It's spring and fall. And this is for a father out there who doesn't want a large collection. Like if you have more than 10 fragrances, this is one not for you. This is really for someone who has like 3 to 6 fragrances in their collection, in my opinion. This smells classy, mature. For the everyday guy, longevity is solid with like 6 to 8 hours price tag. This is like $35 to $50 Canadian, so it's quite affordable. Fragrance number 2 is going to be Man Private. This is like prime fall and winter fragrance. This is for the everyday guy out there as well. So if you like woody, spicy, resinous scents, this is one that I highly recommend that you look into. What it is, it's got like cypress, cedar, cardamom, labdanum or olibanum. I think there's some patchouli to it as well. But it's pretty much just a woody, spicy, a little resinous as well. It's a gentleman's fragrance, but it's also a bad boy fragrance. You could wear this with a suit and tie, tuxedo, but also a leather jacket and a black tee. Not a white tee, because the juice itself will stain the white tee. Longevity is great as well. 7 to 9 hours, and you're going to spend about 40 to 50 bucks for this. Fragrance number 3 is going to be Mercedes-Benz Silver. This is a great spring and autumn, actually no, spring all the way to autumn fragrance. It's got ambroxan to add freshness to it. It's an earthy scent with vetiver, but also rhubarb. The rhubarb in this is tart and it is a little earthy. There's bitter orange, musk, and there's also, I think, I'm not sure if it's sandalwood or if it's like a patchouli, but it's like an earthy woodiness towards the base. This is a prime work scent. It's pretty versatile. You could dress it down to dressing it up, daytime, nighttime. It's more of a day fragrance in my opinion, but I do think that you can get away with it at night. You know, the tartness from the tartness and the earthiness, I do think that you can maybe wear it at night. But for me, it just has that work feel. Generally, you want something that's fresh, clean, and inoffensive. This is a little bit extra. It's a little bit more masculine than a lot of your clean freshies out there. I love my freshies, but I love this one here. Longevity is going to range anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. Spring all the way to fall again. If you like fresh, earthy, tart scents, this is one that you definitely got to look into. Fragrance number 2, this is marketed towards the guys, but this easily could be unisex, and in my opinion, it leans more towards the ladies than anything. Club Black. This gets a lot of comparisons to Guerlain Spiritueux Double Vanille. Does. This is vanilla, jasmine. It's got benzoin, woods, incense, and maybe a little bit more. The jasmine and the vanilla itself really do amplify the femininity in this scent. It's powdery, it's girly, it's a sweet scent that a lot of guys, a lot of your everyday guys out there might not like. But if you're a fragster that hasn't checked this one out, I really recommend that you do. This used to be quite affordable, like $30 to $40, but it got so much hype in the last couple of years that they jumped the price tag to like $80 to like $110 Canadian. This smells of quality, but it's definitely not your everyday Joe's scent. Smell it if you can. This is a banger. This will last forever in a day, like 10, 11, 12 hours. The projection is nuclear. The sillage is excellent. I'm not spraying this in this room because it's going to linger for a long time. But it's more of a night out in my opinion. You could wear it to work if you want, but it just has that nighttime vibe. I'm going on a nice date, to a lounge. And you can even wear this to a club. In my opinion, you could wear this to a club. The sweetness itself, just kind of give it a bit of a club vibe. 1 Million, JPG Ultramont, they're all club fragrances. Sweet and fruity. This is not fruity, but it's sweet. The sweetness in this, however, comes across as a little bit more mature, a little bit more classy, if that makes any sense. You could rock this to a club if you're comfortable in your skin, but some of the women out there, they might say, you smell so good, but you kind of smell like my girlfriend, so it's like, you're risking it. But if you're a guy out there, this is for your everyday gentleman. Someone who likes to wear a suit and tie, who likes to look fashionable, pretty much, all right? So, again, not for your everyday bros out there, not for your everyday Joes. This is for a modern day gentleman who likes something that's sweet, feminine, and definitely long lasting. Fragrance number 1 is the best in my entire collection, but also the best Mercedes-Benz that I've smelled ever. I've smelled a lot. I got samples from pretty much all of them, but this by far is the best. Select Night. You have Select, Select Day, and Select Night. Select itself smells like Creative Ventus. Select Day, I'm having a brain fart right now, and Select Night smells like Tom Ford and Watt Extend. If you are an everyday Joe and you smell it side by side, you're not going to be able to smell the difference. That's the quality to this scent itself. This, however, smells a little bit more denser than Tom Ford, and it's not even Tom Ford price tag. This is going to come across as a little bit more. At one time, this was going for like $30, $40, but you're looking to spend, you might get it for 40 bucks, but I've seen these for like $70, $80. In my opinion, it's worth $70. This is beast mode. It's like 10, 11 plus hours. Projection, it's like this, plain and simple. This is just way more masculine than the Club Black itself. This here just smells so good. It's got cardamom, orange blossom, lavender, I believe there's some vanilla, 3 different woods, and more. Just so good. It's fall in winter, versatile, dressing it down to dressing it up. This is also for the modern day gentleman out there. This is not for your everyday Joe out there, you know, not for your everyday broski. This is for someone who likes to dress up, who has that sense of fashion, suit and tie, who's trendy. This is daytime and nighttime, but it might shine a little bit more at nighttime, but it's very versatile and then, in my opinion, very signature scent worthy. So guys, that's it. I just gave you my top 5 Mercedes-Benz fragrances for 2022. Any reviews that I've done on these, they will all be down in the description box below. Because this is a car video, why don't you check out this side here, and if you like this very video, leave me one of these. Thank you for your time, take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.